Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get with this in transit, we're going to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and are the true leaders of Israel today. Shalom to the hopeful elect and your brothers, man, pushing this word out the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure, man. Hey, shalom, shalom. And your few sisters, I do believe as well, man, your few sisters. And, in this in transit, we're going to go into, World War III and how that is playing an effect right now in real time. Back then people used to mock and scoff at us for teaching about World War III. Everybody used to say, that's just never going to happen. America's too strong, too this, too powerful, yada, yada. Russia won't do nothing. These other nations will. Well, throw that out the window because what's happening right now across the globe. Russia is throwing threats at America. If they do this, that, and the third, well, guess what? I'm calling out war on y'all. And that's why the scriptures call it, oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. Why? Because it's never been touched here before. That's why you people think this way. That's why people think that this is never going to get touched, because it's never been touched. Pearl Harbor, that was an inside job.
9/11.
9/11, inside job. So
Boston Marathon,
all that shit. All that shits are psyops, bro. America, Babylon the Great, has never been touched by another country for real. They tried to, but it just never worked out, because what the Most High has been preparing that pride for Esau, Edom to get to that high level, just like Pharaoh. The scriptures talk about that. The Most High has raised up. When you read the book of Romans 9th chapter, and it talks about Jacob and Esau, the same reason the Most High raised up Pharaoh with that pride that it's never going to be taken down, right? Strong empire, this and the third, is the exact same way that Esau, Edom feels in this time again. We're never going to be taken down. We're never going to be, knocked down. America's always going to be forever. And so with that being said, me and the brother, we're just, we got out the gym, did our daily workout, before the Shabbat and, camp. Brother, has an article, man, going into World War III happening. We're going to bring it out right now just to show you people out there in the world, and, for your brothers to, stay faithful in this thing, bro. Because everything we're talking about, we're going to be justifying in our sayings. World War III, the RFIDC being the mark of the beast. Civil unrest, Jacob's trouble, sedition among men, so on and so forth. All these famine, pestilences. Guess what? We're going to be justifying our sayings, because that's all that's coming to America, Babylon the Great. When have you been seeing good news lately?
Especially these race wars that everybody's talking about,
Exactly, bro. Bring it up. Anything got in your mind, bro?
Yeah, like these race wars, a lot of people, and that's another thing with these, with our people, man. They want to save the whole world, not knowing that this is only pertaining to the 12 tribes of Israel. Man. People don't believe, these so-called Christians. Hey, we don't got time for them anymore, man.
It ain't a color thing. It's not a color thing. It's not a how you look thing. It's a nationality thing.
It's a spiritual
thing, bro. But it's a spiritual thing. But your forefathers do have to go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, no matter what you look like.
You have to be of a seed.
If you're not going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, guess what? You're not making it, bro.
Yeah, but besides the fact of that,
But this truth is what discerns that. So like I was about to say, but this truth is what discerns that, bro. This, you can look like an Asian person, you can look like a so-called Edomite, a white person, you can look like a so-called Ishmaelite, whatever it may be, Edomite. Okay? But if you believe on the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, you believe in this doctrine, you believe what brothers are teaching, and it resonates with your spirit, like, dude, this is right. This is, I feel like this is what it is. This is the truth. Well, call yourself an Israelite, man. Don't throw that shit away. Don't let nobody, knock you out your path. That's just your lot. You may look like whatever. Any other nation, you may have them, facial features or whatever. That's just your fight, bro. That's your battle. And you got Jake that looks like Jake, but their ass is not even doing nothing with it. You know what I mean?
Also got the terrors.
You got terrors as well too. It's just, man, just locking on this thing, bro, and make your calling an election sure, so you make sure that you're good, no matter what you look like. But according to the scriptures, only the 12 tribes of Israel will be saved, no matter what you look like. Because at this time period, what has happened to our seed? The Most High told us we're going to be cursed, and our seed was going to be put into all nations. That's why I said that Abraham was blessed in all nations, because you have Jacob in all nations. When slavery happened, what happened? The Most High put us everywhere across the globe, right? And what happens when you intermingle with, but that's for another topic, man. World War III is on the way,
And we just had to bring that point out, because we're blowing the trumpet,
Yeah, the spirit's rolling.
We're warning the Israelites, man, blowing that trumpet. If we don't, hey, the blood's on our hands,
Ezekiel the 3rd chapter.
Yeah, But you want to bring out this?
Yeah, bring it up.
This is like a little audio, but it reads: breaking warning sent out to the military. Something is about to pop off, and this dude says something. Let me
take it out.
another post, Slovakia, but you can just show this post right here.
That says. Damn, it's not focusing. There you go. Breaking warning sent out to the military. Something is about to pop off.
I know there's another one. You know, there's been a lot of people, you know, saying, "Hey, things are getting ready to pop up," man. Where you just sent me too, man.
US
Oh, there you go.
authorizing Ukraine to use their weapons and NATO weapons to conduct deep strikes in Russia. So Biden said, quote, "I do not accept the version that the bombing of targets in Russia with Storm Shadow missiles will be tantamount to the start of a NATO war with the Russian Federation." And he made this statement after a meeting with the British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. So this is very, very serious, guys. Okay, Biden rejecting Putin's threats. Okay, Putin said that if the US and NATO authorize the use of their long-range weapons to conduct deep strikes in Russia, it would be the same thing as NATO striking Russia, because according to Putin, Ukraine does not have the capability to operate these weapons, and therefore Putin believes that it's NATO that's operating these weapons. So, guys, this is extremely serious, and what's also serious is that Russia has evacuated all of their Black Sea fleet from their ports. It means that Russia is preparing for a possible massive strike on Ukraine. When that's going to be, I have no idea. But this is very, very concerning. It could be that they move them out of the port and put them on high alert in case Ukraine does conduct deep strikes on Russian territory with NATO weapons. They would use these ships to retaliate and strike either NATO or Ukraine. 48 hours, Russia sent some maritime surveillance and submarine hunting aircraft to the Alaskan ADIZ. Okay, that's the Alaskan Air Defense Identification Zone. Apparently, the aircraft remained over international waters and did not cross into the U.S. or Canadian airspace during their flight. So, Russia sending maritime surveillance and submarine hunting aircraft to Alaska in the last 48 hours. They sent a pair of these planes twice in the last 48 hours, and we actually sent a B-52 up there, and I don't know if that was related to this or something else. Now, we're hearing some very concerning news that the family of Russian Ambassador Anatoly Antonov has reportedly left the U.S. and returned to Russia. And we're hearing that the families of other senior diplomats from Russia's embassy in Washington and its consulate in New York have also reportedly departed the U.S. this week. According to sources familiar with Russian diplomatic operations in the U.S., the remaining senior diplomats from Russia are now operating with skeleton staffing levels at both the embassy and the consulates. Okay, so that is a huge sign that war is about to break out, possibly between NATO and...
Bro, I have another video too.
Yeah, you know, that's enough. That's enough. But nonetheless, you've seen how, you know, what did they say, Putin denied Biden's treaty, or Slovakia. Biden denied Putin's treaty about using long-range missiles in Russia. So what does that mean? That's a call for war. Putin they said, if you don't accept this treaty, I'm counting it as a war, because NATO is the one helping them out to get these missiles, right?
Yeah, but actually, you know how he was saying if they hit Russia, they already did hit Russia. Yeah. I was trying to find the video, but this was prior. But I just seen this earlier today, this morning. NATO actually struck Moscow's defense systems, and he said, and the dude was saying, Russia said that Ukraine doesn't have the capability to do that. Only NATO does.
Exactly. So
now that they know this, and hey, the deed has been done. They already got bombs.
Too deep in.
That's already started. Like, it's been started, but now it's at an altercation with nobody.
No
now
return.
it's at an escalation where now people can see that, oh shit, it's not going back down anymore. After this, it's full throttle up now.
Yup, now it's people used to not believe us, people used to think we're crazy. But the thing is they're not gonna put this shit on full-blown news, bro. You're gonna need to be getting your news sources from a third party or from the Israelites, man. There's no other way you're gonna get this. America don't want you to know that they're getting ready to go fight in war. That we're gonna get ready to go into World War III. Why? Because the last thing they want is panic buying and
chaos
and things of that sort. But to be honest, they actually do want that.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen either way.
Because how are they gonna usher in the RFID hit? Through Ordo Abkeo, a model that these elites have been running off of for quite a while now. They cause chaos and they bring in order. And when shit's the fan and they call these different military measures, they cut off the elections, we're willing this is, they're saying that Putin's gonna send us into World War III to stop elections from happening so he can stay president. And we're gonna be into World War III. And then from there, Lord willing, they start ushering in more digital measures, digital currencies, the doing away with cash. And once we start seeing that really happen, RFID hip stations, and then the 15-minute cities being established. Remember, they want this new world order set up by 2030. We're about to be 2025. We're right in the middle of their plan. Right where things move quick, bro. And to set up that new world order, they can start doing it now. To start really making the measures happen. And what is it? World War III is a part of it. Because Esau Edom, they know the prophecies as well, bro. They have their, they call them the Illuminati, the illuminated ones. But we're illuminated as well. We have the Rakak Wadash. We're able to, pick up on what Esau Edom is doing. But for the rest of the world, man, y'all oblivious to this shit. Y'all don't really understand that we're getting ready to go into World War III. You don't really understand that everything we've been saying is getting ready to come to pass. Because what? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. When you think shit's sweet, think shit's cool, you're gonna go on your regular day to day, not realizing that we're already in World War III, not realizing that the dollar's already done for, not realizing that there's so much shit happening right now that can just tip over America, Babylon the Great right now.
Babylon is falling.
It's done for.
It's falling as we speak.
It's done for, and we just gotta endure a little bit more, man. Hey, you just seen what y'all just read and seen what we just seen. We're in World War III is right here. It's right here. It's not no more conspiracy theories and
the plan has been set and they've been showing you the plans. Mm-hmm. China's about to invade Taiwan. This and that. It's just.
Oh yeah, you got.
At this point, it's just like there's too much news. If you don't do your own, you're gonna get caught up in the chaos with your ignorance and your arrogance because you weren't being a watchman.
On your watch, yeah, exactly. You weren't on your watch, but if you were on your watch, because the scriptures say that thief should not overtake you as a thief. Because everybody knows that the Most High is going to come at an hour that no one knows, a day that no one knows, right? Like I have said this. That's why it says I have no need to write unto you, brothers, because you know perfectly fine or perfectly well that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Y'all know that. Like you guys know that it's going to be at a time that you don't know. But what? But ye brethren are not in darkness at that day should overtake you as a thief. That's why I just made that lesson, bro. Going into prophecy up there on the earthquakes, because these things that are happening across the globe, that's our gauge. That's our timeline. That's how we're seeing, when the Lord's gonna return. And that's how we're measuring the times diligently in itself, because the Lord's not gonna just make a big sign. These are the signs. These are the things that the Lord's letting us know.
These are clues.
Exactly.
If you see the clues, then you see them. But if you don't, then hey. They don't have the eyes to see, man.
Yeah, they don't have the eyes to
slumber.
And majority of these people have that. We're just blessed, and to have the eye salve, and on top of that, to be able to teach this word and to not do, know this and not just do nothing with it. We're actually trying to
edify,
try to give our best of our
spread the
ability.
gospel.
Spread the gospel to our measure. We all have different measures of faith. We all have different measures of knowledge and wisdom, and we're just trying to do the best of what we got to edify, you people out there in the world.
The elect.
Mainly the elect. That's all we really care about. But, everybody's going to get it.
Everybody has to hear this, basically.
Hey, just like that parable of, that dropping the net in the ocean, you're going to get some good fish, you're going to get some bad fish, you're going to get some crawfish, you're going to get some, abominable.
It's the balance, though, right?
Yeah, you're going to get good ones and bad ones. And, we're just here to spread the word, man, and whoever we get, Lord willing, we're just trying to lock in the elect, because once the elect is sealed, better believe that shit's going to hit. Shit's gonna hit the fan right off free. Done for. So, man, with that, we just wanted to go into that, man. This was just spiritual, conversation outside the gym. Me and the brother were just inspired to get into it. Lord willing, this was edifying. Salaki was kind of all over the place, but, if your brothers were able to pick it up, man, call out Bashim Yahushai. And, Lord willing, we just continue in this thing and keep pushing, man, because we're almost out of here. You've seen it, you heard it, and, it's just a matter of time before some shit happens, bro. And it's going to happen suddenly, but just know when it happens and you've been doing what you need to do, bro, we'll be good. We'll be straight. Cast not away your confidence, therefore, which has a great recompense and reward. Have that confidence, you're going to make it, bro. But do what you need to do in order to have that confidence. Don't have just plain confidence. Okay? So with that, we're going to close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Lord willing, those edifying. Shalom, Abakim.